You mentioned you met Satoshi in Seattle in 1993.
Yes.
He also came to you in a dream. You have a nice relationship with Satoshi.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a story to tell. Definitely have an opportunity to meet him back in 1993.
So adoption, yeah, we're at 38.5% right now. Obviously, a lot of countries are going with their local market infrastructures, which maybe causes, is the reason why we're not at, maybe higher. But, we do SWIFT. We are interviewing the top 175 institutions on a quarterly basis. And, they're all, and those cover around 86% of our total traffic. And they are telling us that, they will be ready. We'll be sending 100% native ISO by November.
We celebrate this year 25 years of euros. We can trade everything in Europe. But when it comes to pay, we are still stuck to national solutions. After 25 years, if you want to roll out the scheme based on instant payment, the digital euro will be an opportunity because of the rule book. You just need to use the same standard, and you will be able to roll out. The railroad is there, put your train, and you can reach anybody you want. You don't need to construct your own railroad to reach people.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto get a move up overnight. Don't forget, guys, on the weekend, we're the only game in town. But as I'm doing this video, we are slightly pulling back. Now, we have a lot of moving pieces in the United States. I'm not even talking about geopolitical. In the United States. Make sure if you're part of the Patreon, you get up to date on this weekend and look over the actual posts, because we're definitely about to enter some wonderful entertainment in the next few months. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rates pull back yesterday, and don't forget we have Jerome in the house this week. There's a lot going on this week. We have the dollar slightly up yesterday. We had volume in crypto right now down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed report 150 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Fed Jerome Powell is in the house, and everybody wants to know if he's going to cut rates. And looking at all the data, he can go either way. Of course, with the data, he's not supposed to cut right now because we have great jobs numbers. Of course, that's not correct, but that's what they say. And then, of course, inflation is still sticky. But since rates are about 4.5%, he definitely can cut a full basis point and still have plenty of room just in case we get inflation. Because we see how Europe has cut. If they get inflation, which they're going to receive inflation, they're going to be in trouble. And we have the ECB looking at an actual stable coin. And Christine Lagarde advised that that stable coin would be implemented by the end of this year. And a lot of people, and I've been over this on several occasions, of course, if you have the NWO book, you understand. But when it comes to the euro, it launched in 1999, guys. It's not old. And it went into full effect in 2022. And I have a strong feeling that Europe is going to turn to China. Because not only are the drums going to start beating, but we're going to have a trade war and currency war. And Europe doesn't want to fall on the wrong side of history. We know this is planned out. The United States is going to be left on the outside, and we've already seen that Belt and Road. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs down at close yesterday. Now we had Bitcoin, Ethereum still had net inflows this week, and we normally start getting a little outflows or less inflows. But these treasuries are bringing in big money. So this week is going to be very important to watch and see whether we can consistently still get these inflows or whether we're going to turn to outflows. And we have Ethereum inflows beat Bitcoin 6 straight days, and we know why. Because of those treasuries. There is big money coming into Ethereum, and we're seeing these treasuries bringing in all this money. But remember, guys, this is part of a plan. And like I told you, it's not going to end well. But right now, you have to ride it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news and the most important news. We had Galaxy sells 80,000 Bitcoin for early investor. And it doesn't matter that the early investors sold. It was Galaxy that was doing it. So we know for a fact it's something bigger behind this sale. We know Galaxy Digital is Mike Novogratz, a Goldman Sachs guy. And we're seeing big whales selling Bitcoin at these highs for a reason. And we had Trump finally come out and give the plan that he has for the dollar. And guys, don't forget, when we look at other countries and we look at Bitcoin in dollars, just to give you an example, take Philippines. It's over $6 million. In Japan, you're looking at over $16 million. But if you go into Europe, you're probably looking at only $100,000. So as we see the dollar starts to get devalued, and next year we're going to lose another 5 to 10% on the dollar, that's going to make the value of Bitcoin look higher. And by 27, 28, the dollar will be about 65 to 75 cents. So when you're looking at these price predictions, make sure you understand that the dollar is about to be devalued. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, It's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.